Hello out there, and welcome to English Teacher Plays. We're here with Yosemite
Welcome
Forest
to Yosemite Valley.
Valley Forest Ranger or
The guy
something.
who wrote that down.
Oh, we've got a.
Cared if he felt welcome when he showed up here.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, it was probably old man William after all.
So we got some voice acting.
Dad.
Old man William,
So
huh?
I guess I should probably feel welcome. You know, he had a much bigger heart than me. I haven't been here since I was just a little lad.
Oh, driving a little bit
Other than
incautiously. Oh, what?
Yeah.
Getting some weird.
Gee, what?
Oh gee. Oh gee. We've crashed. So here we go. So full disclosure, I did receive my copy of this game for free, and I guess we're gonna jump into it. Give me a new game. Bad weather or cold outside? Take shelter inside to get warm. Sure. Yosemite Valley Forest Ranger, I think is what the game's called, and we're playing it. Oof. It is. Huh. There is a letter pinned to the post of the cabin. Wonder what it says. Man, it is not running super great, is it? The frame rate is less than ideal. I'm just looking at the recording over here, and it's this is not good. This is not good at all. But that's okay. We've got like a well.
Ugh, I don't feel good.
We got some voice acting. That's cool. There's some stew. Oh. Okay, that is very, very hard to read, guys. Yep. All right. Thank you for coming out here and taking over my place in the valley. I hope you had a good journey. I know you've been here often as a kid, and we used to send each other all those cassette tapes. I used to carry them around with me while working all over the valley to listen to them in those times when I missed you the most. I think I misplaced some of them. Maybe they're still around somewhere. Anyways, kid, keep in mind that during the colder weather, you need some extra food and water in you. I'm pretty sure my mushroom soup recipe should be in the bookcase somewhere. Be great. I love you, kid. Grandpa William. Sure. Alright, so we got a radio. Okay. We got a TV we can't interact with. Alright. Oof. Okay. So, there's a fire. Got it. So there's a mushroom bed. I guess we're picking some mushrooms. Alright, we picked the mushrooms. Great. Welcome to pick up some sticks. They look like tree saplings. Their leaves will color red during autumn. We're going to need fuel for cooking. Okay. Pick up some sticks. I mean, are these not... Is this not... These are not... Ugh, that's not great. So there's like a whole pile of wood here. If you want us to be gathering sticks from the ground, maybe don't put a big pile of prepared wood on the ground there. For us to look at and not be able to use, because that feels bad. That feel bad. Let's feel bad, man. Oh, none of the things are here. Why is it running so poorly then? I don't understand. What was that? So it's red. So the only thing we can get sticks from are those red things. We've got mad hops. Always good to see we've got mad hops. Whoop. Yeah, there we go. There was another red thing down here somewhere, so I'll just go pick it up from there. That's fine. Alright, so now pick up canteen with clean water from the kitchen counter, which is one word, apparently. I suppose that makes sense. Alright. Pick up the recipe from the bookcase.
What's this old dusty leather book? Mushroom soup. Huh. I loved it when Grandpa made that for us back in the good old days. I bet this has got its secret sauce in it.
So we're drinking from the sink. Oh. At this time, the inventory of all crafting stations will not be saved upon exiting game. Don't leave anything behind. Wow, this is... This is very hard to read.
It's a tiny piece of paper. Okay, that's all it is. Tiny piece of paper.
You know, my kingdom for some higher resolution here. This part will show all your learned recipes. You can find them out exploring and in POIs. Keep in mind that some recipes require a certain level to be able to cook them, and some recipes can be crafted at certain stations. Sure. This part is the tooltip. Yeah, no, I can't see any of this. I'm playing on a big monitor, and it's, yeah, that's really, really hard to read, man. So if you're working on it still, then, yeah, you need to work on the size of things. This is the inventory of the crafting station. Put your ingredients in here as well as the fuel by drag and drop or by double-clicking items, sure. Check up here to see if fuel is required. Turn on the crafting station, see what fuel is currently being used and how long it will burn. Okay, oh my god. Good job, you're on your own now. Stay alive. Okay. So put that in there. Okay, so I don't... So I can't make that? I don't... How do I... Okay, now I've learned it. Oh my god. Okay. So we want to craft some mushroom soup. So I guess we put this in here. How do we... Not enough ingredients. What? I don't understand. What other ingredients do we need? What? Okay, so we're doing this wrong, guys. We are definitely doing this wrong. Okay, now will it craft it? Right. So is it making it? I mean, I don't understand what's happening. And is it supposed to be doing something? Seriously, is something supposed to be happening right now? Like, can I take this away, or I literally don't know what it is I'm supposed to do. And click that and cancel everything in the crafting queue. Yeah, so nothing is happening. Needs fuel and be on to craft. Right, so I've got to turn it on. Okay, so then we turn it off. And we have to take everything out. Right. Because it doesn't save anything. Okay, so then what? We consume the mushroom soup? Right. I consumed some mushroom soup. Alright.
Yeah, I sure do remember this. She was the cutest little pupper ever. You know, Grandfather sure did love her. Even though she never got bigger than a squirrel and never turned into much of a guard dog, but she sure did like to bark.
Right, so, I mean, I am enjoying the voice acting. I guess let's go for an explore. Maybe I'll fast forward until we get to another bit of content. Well, I walked all the way up to the top of this mountain and found this truck that had obviously crashed into the thing, but the smoke thing is not actually on the truck, it's on the ground, so I moved the truck by just pushing it, and you can just, yeah. So now the truck's going to crash into the house, which seems fine. Nice. We can't do anything else except for push it around, which is pretty funny.
Doors locked. Windows locked. Can't get in. Guess I'll have to look around and find a key.
Okie dokie. I mean, I don't know why we're here. Is the back door?
Doors locked.
I was going to say it again.
Locked. Can't get in. Guess I'll have to look around and find a key.
I guess we're going into the weird basement. Oh, we found a screwdriver.
I want to hold on to this.
I mean, there's other stuff here. There's a key right there. Is that the key? Got it. Nice. Anything else I can pick up? The hitbox for sort of picking stuff up.
Look at that. Another tape.
The hitbox for picking stuff up is a bit weird. I'm gonna say. But let's go look inside this house, I suppose. I'm really not enjoying the sounds of the car. Let's push the car away. The car needs to go somewhere else. Let's push the car off the edge of the cliff. That seems like a good idea. No, you can crash into the pole there. Ah, you stupid car. Oh, the pole doesn't exist. Okay, well that's handy. There we go. I think he's on the right path. Bye-bye! Aw, what? Okay, well that was less fun than what I had hoped for. And I can't go over that either. Ah. I wanted to push the car. Okay. We'll have to push it off somewhere else. Okay, stop, car. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Okay. Well, it's really easy to push around, isn't it? Alright, stop. Alright, where's the... Is there like a cliff somewhere that I can throw this off? Because that's really what I want to do. Like that looks amazing to throw this car off of, but it won't let me. Maybe we'll go over that. I don't know. Let's keep looking around. Oh, what do we find there? What is that? Oh, it's just mushrooms. Finding lots of mushrooms, that's for sure. Okay, so that's not off the cliff, so that's not nearly as fun. Alright. So, it's looking like our best bet is just to push it down the hill. So we'll do that. It's definitely not as fun. Oh, it's getting pretty late in the day. Oh, it crashed there as well? That's really not fun, is it? Alright. Now go. That wasn't quite the delicious feast that I was hoping for. But the edge of the mountain is that way, and now that we're past the fences and stuff, maybe I can get a better shove. Hopefully there's no one inside that house that we were supposed to be exploring. That obviously I decided this was more fun. Lucky some of these trees don't exist, huh? Yeah. And then around this way, thank you. I can see the cliff that I want to push you off there, buddy. It's going to be amazing. Alright, go, 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 off the cliff.
Ow.
No, I'm not going to get to see it. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's gone. Okay, well, that was still pretty funny. Oh, am I falling off the cliff as well?
Ow.
Yeah, I'm about to die.
That cleaned up.
Okay. So going up hills is bad. I guess that's my punishment for throwing that truck off a cliff. But if nothing else happens in this game, I am glad that I got to throw that truck off the cliff, because that was funny. It was funny that it was there, and then it was funny that I got to throw it off the cliff. I guess now I've got to go back up. I mean, can we get back up this way? I don't know. I don't know how much the game's going to let us do. The stamina bar is actually killing me here. I'm really, really not enjoying the stamina bar. But I never do. I'm never fond of stamina bars. I know that it's a survival crafty game. I know that that's part and parcel for the game, but yeah, just it doesn't add anything to the game. All it does is make it so that when I want to traverse your big world, I have to do it like this, in little spurts and starts, which isn't immersive. In fact, it's de-immersive. So I'll take a screenshot of that, because that is quite pretty. All right, and let's see what's going on inside now that we've gotten rid of that truck, because it was making noise and we didn't like that, obviously. And we did find a screwdriver. Oh, we can turn on lights. Cool. I mean, is this place nicer than our place? Well, it's got water, so there's one thing. Oh, shut that door. Turn on the light. Sure. It's got a fireplace.
Hey, it's another recording.
Sure. We haven't listened to any of the recordings yet. We've got 2. So this room has a nice temperature. It's got a bearskin rug. I mean, this is a pretty nice. It's pretty nice digs. Let's look upstairs and see what's going on upstairs. We've got like a bedroom. Oh, we can sleep. Nice. Oh, there's more upstairs. All right. Let's go look in this room. So we're just like in here rifling through someone's stuff, of course. Another bed that we can sleep in. Oh, what's that?
What is this? Is this one of my old recordings?
Right. So we found 3 tapes, I guess. On like a kid's Walter's bedroom or something. Sure. Let's keep going upstairs. Let's find out what else is up here. Oh, we can't. Okay, so we can't go up there because the roof. All right. Oof, this is really poorly designed. That's okay. And we can't crouch or anything. But that's okay. It doesn't matter because there's nothing up here to be looking for. Right. All right. So we go back downstairs. So it's getting to be nighttime. Oh, and there's fireflies. That's cool. Fireflies are a good touch. That's very cool. I do like fireflies. Picking up lots of mushrooms for whatever reason. Trying to get some more foraging levels, I suppose, would be the reason. We already got 1 level of foraging, and I don't. Oh, we do have an attribute point, so we can raise something if we want. Let's raise our stamina. There we go. Now we can run farther, because I just hate not being able to run far. Right. So yeah, so the fireflies are a very cool addition. I do like those. Yeah, where's all the power coming from, I guess would be my question. Why are there these street light things everywhere? It seems really weird. What time is it? It's 8:52. All right, we've put in a hard day's work. Now it's time to go sleep in our unearned house. Right. I think the bedrooms were upstairs. Oh, we can cook stuff. Should we cook something? Oh, we can't. We can't make that one. Oh, do we have sticks? Yeah, there we go. We haven't found any other recipes, but that's okay. I mean, is that the wrong mushroom? I actually don't know. There we go. Oh, we're out of drinking water. I see. There we go. All right, so we're out of drinking water and we can't fill it up from the sink. Seems weird. Yeah, it seems weird that we can't fill up our canteen. Unless it's now full. Let's go check to see if it's full now. Oh, it is full. Okay, so it fills up when you do the thing. That's still pretty frustrating. That's okay. All right, well, let's go sleep and see what happens when you sleep, because maybe something happens when you sleep. I don't know, man. Sleep for 8 hours? So this is us sleeping. We're just standing there while the time goes by faster. Right. In case you're wondering why there's no sound, there just really isn't that much sound going on. I've got it turned... So, like, yeah, there's just not that much sound happening. So it's foggy in the morning. Alright. Well... I guess I'll fast forward and we'll go look for some abandoned village. We'll go that way. We'll go look at the abandoned village and I'll fast forward. So there's this weird thing that happens in the light. So right here he looks like a relatively young man, right? But then if you take him out into the light, that's an old man. Look at that. Old man, young man. Old man, young man. Old man, young man. Like, I don't know what the deal is with that. Also, yeah, I mean... Oh, there's a fence. Is that the edge of the map? It very well could be. There doesn't... Okay, so there are things to do. Collect the cassettes and all that kind of stuff. But the game really, really does discourage you from exploring because the stamina bar, honestly, is the worst thing I can imagine in a game that's nominally about exploring and sort of finding your way around the map. Because no one wants to go this speed the whole time. And I've only got about 15 seconds of actual running before I have to go this speed again. Alright, we can go... Can we go over? Oh, it's going to snow on us? Right. It's getting cold out. So now we're getting cold. So now we're probably going to freeze to death and die. Because I have literally no idea how to get back to where we were. It's now just dropped down to negative 20 degrees C. That's very cold. That is like you would be getting frostbite right now. Welcome to Yosemite Valley. Oh, this is the entrance to Yosemite Valley. This is where we came in. Right. I do like the weather effects and stuff. It's all cool. Let's go look at the description because I think I might be out of things to do in the game. And honestly, the stamina bar is the most frustrating inclusion in any game like this. I just absolutely hate it. It's not multiplayer. We're not playing Dark Souls. We're just exploring. And so Why limit how much I can explore with a stamina bar? I don't know. Let's go look at the description anyway and see what the game has to say for itself. All right, Yosemite Forest Ranger. In Yosemite Forest Ranger, you will fill the shoes of Theodore Thompson. You will find out why he left the big city life to be a forest ranger through story-rich gameplay and voice acting, with a survival aspect as well. That's not a complete sentence. Sorry, buddy. A very rich open world with loads of forageables, and wildlife to explore. So that's the thing, right? Is like the voice acting is not bad. I like that it's there. I like that we've got cassettes defined and sort of a goal. That's all really cool. But what I don't like is the stamina bar. There's just no reason to have it. All it does is detract from the experience. If there were no stamina bar, I would probably still be playing, and I'd be like, oh wow, I've been playing this for a long time, because the atmosphere is really cool. There's obviously been a lot of love put into like where things are, and like little mini environmental puzzles about, like find that key and things like that. I grabbed a screwdriver. That's all very cool stuff. I like the weather. I like that there's paths. I like that the world is very crafted, but I don't want to go exploring it because you put a stamina bar in. So I'm allowed to run. I mean, I can see in your little video here that you're doing a lot of walking, and I guess that's okay. But like, let me choose. Like, if I want to walk because I'm enjoying the scenery, then let me walk. But generally speaking, as a gamer, I want to run. Yeah, I want to go from place to place. And if there's a cool view, I'll stop and I'll take a screenshot like I did. And if there aren't cool views, then I just want to run through them, and that's fine. Like I said, I can see from your trailer that you're doing a lot of walking rather than running, and I applaud you for that. You obviously have very high patience stat, which I do not have. I like to run. I like to run back and forth between places, and that's what I want to do. So yeah, the stamina bar really needs to go. I'm just putting that out there. So it's in early access. We are working as a community on this. It is a passion project. We are all volunteers, but we'd love to give you a chance to play Yosemite Forest Ranger before it is 100% complete. We also love to get your opinions and ideas for the future updates. You can read either below in the About the Game section about future plans. And you can read either below or in the About This Game section. Right, I got it. Sorry, I got confused there. I hope to release the early access in quarter 3 or quarter 4 of this year, and depending on the amount of time we can spend and the amount of features yet to add, it can take a year or maybe 2. Right, so the early access version will have all core gameplay elements. We plan to add more gameplay elements, as you can see in the About This Game section during the early access. Next to that, the story elements are being refined during these times and will be added. The full version of the game will have the full story available and at least the future plans incorporated, as again shown in the About This Game. You can see the current implemented features on the About This Game sections, but to elaborate on that, the current state is that what I would describe as a technical preview. We are building this together. So this would start as a version with core gameplay mechanics and bugs probably, and not a lot of story content yet, but those will be added during the content updates. Sure. So they're going to raise the price as they go. Calling this a technical preview is interesting, I guess. It's just another word for it's not quite ready for show business. $11.39 is not a huge asking price though for what you're getting. Like I said, I quite like. I mean, that's cool. Although it is a little bit awkward, the animations. I quite like I like the world. I like what it looks like. I like kind of the vibe. I like the leveling and stuff. That's all cool. But yeah, the stamina meter is it's just gotta go, guys. It's just it either needs to go completely, or it needs to be there, and needs to be way bigger, or deplete way slower and regenerate way faster. Because at the moment, it depletes at the same rate that it regenerates, which means that I can sprint for 15 seconds and then I have to wait 15 seconds. And if I do any jumping in there, I have to wait even longer. And if you're going to have a level up system in there and you want to keep the stamina bar, then one of the things that you can level up should be the ability to replenish your stamina bar faster. Because having a bigger stamina bar, adding plus 10 to it, does nothing. That is not an advantage, because guess what? If I'm using my running and stuff, having an extra plus 10 on the top does nothing, because I'm not going to wait for it to get all the way to the top before I use it again. So having plus 10 on the top is not a useful way to spend my points. Making it regenerate faster would be a useful way to spend my points. Or just get rid of it completely. Honestly, it's just, nobody cares about that. Nobody wants to do that. Yeah? People do random things throughout the day. People run entire, like, marathons and stuff. I'm not saying that this guy needs to be able to run a marathon, but I know that I can jog for quite a long time. And not sprinting, just jogging. I can jog for a substantial amount of time without having to, like, stop and take a break. So, and I'm not in that good a shape. I'm just in sort of reasonable shape. And this guy's walking all around this forest and stuff. He's already got to be in pretty good shape. So there's no reason to have it. It just detracts from your gameplay. And if that's the only thing you take away from my video is that I hate stamina bars, you're not wrong. If you don't want to do anything with that, that's fine. But honestly, yeah, I just hate it. So about this game, Yosemite Forest Ranger is a story-rich emotional journey set in an open-world Yosemite Valley. It's the early 1980s. You'll step in the shoes of Theodore Thompson, a retired man. So he is old, but he is young. I don't know. The shadows and that was weird as well. His grandfather used to be a forest ranger in the Yosemite Valley, a beautiful wilderness heavily inspired by the real-world location in Yosemite National Park, USA. This beautiful location needs a new forest ranger, and you, as Theodore, need a break from the life you had and will return to Yosemite Valley, where you spent all your summers as a young kid learning outdoor skills from your grandfather. But why has it been so long since you last came here? What makes this beautiful place a place with beautiful memories, and on the flip side, such heavy and dark emotions? Will you be able to fill those footsteps your father left empty? Fill those footsteps? Sure. That's a weird thing. Will you find the answers you're looking for? Will you have what it takes to become the next Yosemite Forest Ranger? So you get to learn who he is, what he's doing. It's a community project created by Thirsty Thurston's YouTube gaming community. Okay. And is created out of passion from gamers for gamers by volunteers and hobbyists. Note, before posting negative reviews or negative comments, please make sure to check the Discord for any currently known issues, to ask questions, or to give feedback. We are working hard to find and apply fixes for any possible issues. Thank you for your understanding and patience. I mean, that's fairly reasonable, I suppose. They put a heart there. Fully voice acted character, Theodore Thompson. Large handcrafted open world wilderness to explore. Rich emotional story to uncover. Find cassette tapes and newspapers with tales and info of the past. Several beautiful points of interest to discover. I did find some stuff, so that was cool. Day-night cycle. Dynamic weather and seasons. Weather and temperature probabilities dynamically change per season. Cinematic sleep sequences to skip nights. I mean, the sleep sequence needs some work, man. Like, there was no animation for me getting into the bed or anything. I just stood there and time, like, elapsed. So it was really surreal. It's just like, I'm sleeping now. Bzzz. You know, it was a bit odd. Forage for your food, cooking and crafting. Future ideas and roadmap. Adding more achievements, tutorial system, wildlife hunting, trapping system, rideable horses, drivable cars, mini games, puzzles for engagement, fishing, farming, more points of interest, building, fixing of custom cabins, adding music and more sound design, adding more and more story content, expansion of the game area, controller support. These are uncertain. They depend on the integration with the story. If you like what you see and you feel like helping out in the project or giving ideas or feedback, join our Discord. I mean, that's cool. Let's look at TT Studios. So I don't know Thirsty Thurston, but I'm sure they're much more successful than I am. Yeah, the main gripe that I have with the game right now is the stamina bar. It's just, it's bad. It feels bad. It's not a nice mechanic. There's a lot of nice things in here, and I like the points of interest. I liked discovering what was in the old cabin and stuff. That was very cool. I would have liked there to have been just a few more things to interact with. Finding a couple of tapes and a screwdriver is like a bit lackluster. Also, if you're going to ask me to find sticks, don't put a big pile of them right outside my house that is then not interactable. You know, like, make a pile of sticks and let me take sticks from there. Because, as I said, the point of this game shouldn't be, you know, walking around and grabbing everything that I can possibly see off the ground. You know, like, you can limit my inventory size and I can carry some sticks with me that I pick up from my house. And if I want to get more sticks, I can pick them up off the ground or go back home. But there just doesn't seem to be... There's no reason for that to be there. Yeah, give a reason for that to be there. And make the points of interest interesting. Yeah, I mean, the cassette tapes are fine, but realistically, why do I need to go back to the thing to play them? Why not just give me like a radio that I can carry around with me, and then if I find a tape, I can play it and discover the emotional journey? Because honestly, I found 3 tapes in that place, right? I'm really, really, really far away from my house. I'm pretty sure there was a radio in that place that I could have gone down and listened to them in. But then I'm just like listening to them all in sequence. Why not have them play when I find them? Because, you know, that would alleviate some of the tedium of the walking around and looking at stuff. I'm just saying, you know, like other games that have successfully done the tape thing, usually have the tape play when you find it. Yeah. It's just part of the thing. So there's some feedback. There's what I think. Get rid of the stamina bar. Make the tapes play when you play them. And let's figure out whether this is an old man or a young man. Let's fix that, because he looks wildly different in the light than he does in the dark. Now that I've read the description, obviously he's an old man. So get rid of the young man stuff. Unless that's purposely there to draw attention to the fact that he feels like a young man. Look, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but that's Yosemite Forest Ranger. Check it out by clicking on the link in the description. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out more games like this by staying around to the end and clicking on the playlist, or just subscribe and go check out the channel page. That's always good fun. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Class dismissed.